Obviously Wagner at one.
Kendricks and Darius Leonard.
So we got Kendricks and Leonard flipped.
Yes.
What's your reasoning for that? Dude, I'm big on Leonard, man.
No, I love Leonard. Dude. Leonard is one of my favorite linebackers right now, but Kendricks is a better player. Like, the thing is this.
Everyone's talking about Kendricks and his covering. That's his main thing.
Kendricks can play the run, but he's probably the best cover linebacker on this list. Problem is he plays in Minnesota. What did I tell you in terms of like the mark and stuff like that? Like with him in Minnesota, they talk more about Kirk Cousins than anybody on that defense when the defense is nasty. I mean, at the time they had, like I said, Kendricks, who's been a first team All-Pro for multiple seasons, along with having Harrison Smith, Anthony Harris. Then you had Everson Griffin and all the other boys on the D-line. Like, they were stacked from a defensive standpoint. They don't get talked about. It's either Kirk Cousins or no one really talks about the Vikings at all, man. But Kendricks, man, you put him in any scheme, man, he can cover anybody. Tight end, running back. He excels at that, man. And he's always been the leader of that defense in terms of the guy who does all the communication, the guy who's setting everything up. Like, that's him. So that's why I look at it like I can't make the case for him being the number one because I know Bobby Wagner, number one, does the same things and he's done it a lot longer.
Yeah.
And at a higher level, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why it's Bobby Wagner at one. But Kendricks, man, I feel like he's clear cut at two. Darius Leonard could ball without a doubt, man. Dude, Darius Leonard is crazy productive. He does give you splash.
The sacks, the picks. Mm-hmm. He gives you all that, man. Tackles for loss.
Well, this is what I always tell people when you're talking about Kendricks versus Leonard. One gives you the splash plays, right?
Yeah.
One is going to give you A+ game the whole time. You might get some splash, you might not, but you know it's A+ from start to finish. That's the difference in between the two. Darius, he's going to ball out, but it's still sometimes where he's not going to be as effective as he could be. But like you said, he'll get you one of those crazy picks or he'll get you a strip sack and you're like, oh, all right, makes up for it. Whereas with Kendricks, he might not get all these other things, but you know he's then locked down whoever he was guarding. He done made 10+ tackles in this game. He done made sure everybody was in the right area. He's done everything that you need to win. That's what he does.
No. Yeah, I guess it comes down to personal preference.
It's kind of like the Tim Duncan versus I'm trying to think of a more flashy power forward because I don't want to say LeBron because they're not apples, but a Kevin Garnett type maybe. You know what I mean? Like Kevin Garnett had a little bit more flash around his game and around who he was as a player, but that doesn't take away from Tim Duncan. When we talk about Tim Duncan, he's super fundamental, right? Tim Duncan, he's not going to do anything that's going, whoa, wow. He's not giving you that. But you know with Tim Duncan, what you get in every single game, it's A+. You know you winning championships with Tim Duncan. You know, hey, this dude, it's hard to put a finger on what he does great, but he kills in every single thing, man. And you know it's consistent any day of the week, anytime, any location. Whereas with KG, you know KG, man, he might have a down game, but he going to block somebody's shot to the 10th row and he going to flex. Or he going to dunk on somebody and he going to headbutt the back. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he does. And then from there, you sit and you're like, oh, heck yeah, he killed that game. And you're like, when you really break it down, did he kill the whole game or did he have some hot moments? That's the difference, like when we're talking about those two players, man.
Understood, man.
Yeah, but I love them both, though, man.
No, for sure, dude. I think Leonard's in for a really big career.
No, I agree. Leonard, and the thing is this, Leonard is super young, too. And he's a 1AA guy, man. Shout out to South Carolina State, man. Went to Wobble School, man.
Rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure how he didn't make a Pro Bowl, but made an All-Pro in his rookie year. It's crazy. It doesn't add up, man.
But we talked about the Pro Bowl, man. It's the popularity contest. The AP poll, when you talk about AP, first team and second team, that's the one that matters because those are all the football heads. They're voting on these players. When it comes to Pro Bowl, it's fan vote. So if you're not in a big market, if you're not on a team that is constantly talked about, it doesn't matter. Nobody's seeing you like that. It's the reason why we talked about Mitchell Schwartz, the right tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs, who's been an All-Pro multiple times, does not have a Pro Bowl. How? You know what I mean? Make it make sense to me. He's clearly the best, but he's been the top 1-2 player at his position for multiple years in the league, but does not have a single Pro Bowl to his name. And he just won a Super Bowl. It's not like, all right, when he was playing in Cleveland, okay, you can make the case. All right, Joe Thomas was getting love, but he really wasn't. All right, cool. My man just played in the Super Bowl, won it. The year before that was in the AFC Championship game. We love Mahomes. We talk about Mahomes all the time. This the guy protecting Mahomes. But the fan vote is the Pro Bowl, man. So that's why it's popularity. That's why a lot of us, like when we talk about the accolades, we are more concerned with your All-Pros than your Pro Bowls. Do the Pro Bowls hold weight? Absolutely.
They help.
But if you're comparing Pro Bowl to All-Pro, give me the All Pro guy over the Pro Bowler.